be fair, I also thought it would work. I could have sworn I had an exclamation mark drops. Hang on. Hang on. What's your problem, Moobot? What's wrong with you? Oh, they're off. They're off, guys. I turned them off. I'm sorry. That's on me. I think the exclamation mark drops. Hell yeah. We're so bag. Hello, Game Squid. Hello, Gidget. Hello, Cheese Man. Drop Lover. Okay, I haven't played the update on live. This is kind of crazy. Sorry, I was in transit. Lost in transit, in fact, for the past couple of days. But I'm back. And now, I can play update 14. I am streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, so if you want Twitch drops, as much as it leaves YouTube furious, I imagine, come watch over on Twitch. You'll actually receive in-game items. I have the mod installed that seems to be breaking it, so ignore that, but eventually. Hello, Purpose. I love drops so much, I'm never using any of the cosmetics. Hell yeah. Man after my own heart. Hey! Ooh. Hey, Scarfox, your name's very dark on my screen. I think it says you subscribe with Prime, but I didn't hear anything popping off. But thank you so much. I think it's just broken. Hello, Zero Below. Wait, what? They buffed the sniper? Oh, the enemy snipers. I was thinking about the Rheinfeld. I only ever had provisional patch notes, so I've legitimately never read the real patch notes. I heard there was some discrepancies. I don't even know. Yeah, I actually think the sniper buffs are fine. I saw some people getting pretty angry about them. I think that the problem is they really punish certain armor frame types, but not others. I loaded up the game for 2 minutes, if you're wondering why I already have some frames. Basically, just so I can jump straight into Heist with you guys instead of messing around with builds. Fundamentally, not much has changed in terms of how you want to build. I am still a strong believer that this frame setup is like just the best in the goddamn game. Although, no, I got walking pharmacy. I'm chilling. Yeah, something like this. Four blue plates is crazy. Yeah, ironically, one of the most buffed playstyles. The one we thought was going to be falling by the wayside. So, like, you can still have max downs, 4 plates. 60% DR is so tanky. My main problem with running that setup is that it struggles against snipers, and snipers have been so heavily buffed. But yeah, I don't know. This setup is basically built around making sure you get armor repair kits, because once you get them, you become very hard to kill. What's missing is the nebula errors? Hell yeah, now that would be some real nostalgia. Hello, Sea Dog. Thank you for the lovely comments as always. I don't know when I last played this game online. I couldn't even get the partner server popping up. I don't own the heist. Hang on, everybody. Live proof that I do not receive codes from Starbreeze. Oh. They hate me. The sniper insta-kills are back in full effect. True. They are popping people. $3.99? It's a steal!
Peggy 18.
No, don't show me the bloody trailer. I'm purchasing this live on stream. Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with where they've left the snipers. My take is they should probably look to tone down the spawn numbers on them, but leave them just as deadly. If it's something they would like to do, if they want to nerf them in the future. I've been level 4 plate, first impact resistant plates with the ammo. Yeah. So if you've got ammo funnel grip replenish replenish plus the hell's the skill? I always get it backwards. Plate up or armor up. Yeah. The resistant plates, or what used to be, the adaptive plates feel amazing. The resistant plates are just damn amazing now, in and of themselves. Okay, do I have to restart the game? I am now a proud owner of the new Heist. Yeah, my take on the Heist is that it's pretty, what do the kids say these days? Mid? I think they say that. I think it's alright. I think it's a fun environment, but I really would like to see them kind of up the ante in terms of cool objectives and stuff. We're already going out of focus. This is how you know it's going to be a good stream. Actually, I'm going to turn my light on. That might fix it. Wearing Den of Wolves merch on a Payday stream. I'm in trouble. What are the lore implications of Party Powder's meth recipe? Turns out, there's many ways to cook meth. Levy Wolf, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I can actually see them properly now, and Wolf turned up. That's incredible. You mean it should be free? I mean, fundamentally, they couldn't make this one free. They're at the end of the Plyon deal. Something had to be released as a DLC for revenue split. Wasn't on the cards. I don't think it's necessarily... I think I said in my video that it's probably the lowest stakes paid heist we've ever seen, but like... that doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's just a fact of life that that's where Payday 3's at right now. We can't get like a free election day heist. First World Bank was free. It was a returning classic, so it probably should have been, but, you know. A little bit of credit where credit's due. Let's do friends only. Let's make sure I've accepted any requests. That's more than I was expecting. I've mostly been on my other account recently, which is a product of being on the Starbreeze partner thingy. I'm okay with paid heists, just like make them better. So true, C-Dog. I've already given them $100. No, I just completely respect it. I might have just bought it myself on stream, but I earn money making Payday stuff. I think with the economy the way it is, I don't think I can begrudge you saving your £3.99. I know, C-Dog, that was actually... It's a bold new idea. I don't know, I don't hate it whatsoever. Hello, Glace. Long time no see. Reminds me a lot of Border Crossing. Also, yeah, with the rocky start for a new era. Hey, you know what? I think some of the best heists we ever saw were during the Revival era. So, if we get another run back on that one, I'm down for it. Why does this build say ADS and I'm running a shotgun? Oh well, let's do it. At least they dropped the price from Syntax Error. Yeah, they learned that lesson, didn't they? It's a funny one, though. I think it's a damn shame we couldn't get something like a weapon pack to go alongside it, because I think that's probably what brings players back to the game the most. I don't know, what would you say? New heists or new weapons? My perspective has always been like new skills, new perk decks back in the Payday 2 days, and new weapons were the way to go because I could enjoy them on any heist. I don't know. As long as you make £5 this stream, you break even. Well, I've had 2 Prime subs, so I reckon I'm just about there. On the breaking even front. Wait, do I have? No, no, she's audible. We judging it up as well. I actually need to get some levels on this thing. Houston, you wanker! He's just like me. I tell you what, and if you watch my video, you'll know, I absolutely love the movement options in this heist in stealth. These guys are chatting some absolute rubbish. Talking about bloody miscongeniality. Yeah, I will not be calling it the Justicar. Fear not, friends. I will be calling it by its true name. I do assume it was some sort of licensing issue, as it so often is. Oh, not the boys in blue. He done just got killed. Look at this stealth. Boys, there's some crazy looking armor splits out there. I'd much rather have weapon packs be played and Heist be free. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, the thing about the player base splitting is that conceptually they try to avoid that by allowing us to... Guys, I'm physically stuck. I cannot move. I have broken the heist already. Ladies and gentlemen, they got me. I'm not kidding. I assume when I throw this body, I'll be able to move, but I think I've, like, rammed myself under here. There we go. Yeah! You tell him, Shane. Quite quiet for me. Yeah, I did see someone saying, like, oh, the Justicar, isn't that a thing from the Warhammer series? And like, yeah, sure, but it's just an actual English word. It is a world outside of video games, lads. Yeah, I don't think I've ever got myself quite as stuck as I just did, but it's pretty impressive. Trying to get that mega judge launch. I don't know, the thing about this heist is, half the time I feel like this is the first time I'm playing it with someone, but half the time I feel like I'm just fully switched off. I'm pure wandering around. See, the snipers can still, like, very much miss their shot. I don't think we're getting the kill, boys. It's crazy how much faster those boys are throwing gases these days. Holy. Man is doing me a mischief. I need the bulldozers to start spawning so my build can actually function. Any new achievements? No, sadly that's outside of the jurisdiction. Oh, I realised what skill I'm missing. I'm missing soft assets. I also need to see if they fix the bug here where, like, cops would just stand there reconsidering their lives. That one was kind of frustrating. Yeah, no, the judge is so ammo inefficient. I feel like it was probably balanced prior to the ammo nerfs on harder difficulties. If I were to hazard a guess. I need a red keycard. Favorite armor build so far is blue, blue, yellow. I like that we've decided it's yellow, as opposed to, like, sickly green. I don't know, I just don't think you can really go wrong with having as many armor plates as I currently do. And And then even when you get down to your last, like you can heal this one up because you got the 4 plate. 4 blue is very strong. Yeah. Yeah. So I've experienced, especially if you can just go back to like the launch Payday 3 build if you want. I just think it's a bit boring, and I think that this is at least slightly more interesting in terms of making use of the new skill system. Adaptive, piss yellow. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm not frustrated with the judge or anything. I think it's pretty well balanced, all things considered. But I definitely think the ammo was balanced at a different time. Shotguns are still disgusting, aren't they? Hey, bloke's got my bag. He's just gonna put it in like both slightly more inconvenient locations. How very dare you? I don't know. The student's ability to just knock people on their arse is still unparalleled, I won't lie. One of the Payday 3 problems I have is like... What was that? Cops just like sitting around doing nothing. You know, you can increase the spawns, but they actually have to be actively doing something for that to make a difference. Oh. Shit, man. Kinda stung. That's so bad. Yeah, with that armor repair kit, it's hard to show just how dirty this build is. This is also my first time experiencing all the extra spawns. I think the spawn cap goes up by about 10 on co-op overkill. You're a one piss plate enjoyer? I kind of respect it. I think the one plate adaptive might be the most fun way to play for me. I should probably... That was impressive. I should probably go assist in the cooking process, shouldn't I? Party powder, she said the line. It's 15 cops, 4 players. Okay, again, I'm seeing early notes that seem to have been slightly changed. Yo, sentry guns like might be legit now. The damage buff they got was nice, but also, more importantly, like other armor equipment types don't feel as useful. Can't wait for Skills 2.0. I'm also excited for Skills 2.0 because I think it will finally be the point at which we get some proper balance. What's my honest opinion on everything? Diablo Killer, my honest opinion is... It's what we tried to put in the thumbnail. I think the weapon, the judge, is fantastic. I think it's pretty much a 10 out of 10. The new armor system is imbalanced, but like an excellent step in the right direction. Loads of potential in the future to get even better. But the heist is so-so. It is, and I will keep saying this, it is a fun enough playground. But that really is all it is, you know? Oh, Dozer. My friend. I need you. You complete me. Still getting used to my new C button. Anyway, I didn't actually see what the order was for cooking. Basically border crystals, but fun. It does have that border crossing vibe, doesn't it? Also, when playing online, the ammo issues are a lot less pronounced. Oh, when did I get the red key card, dude? This one's on me. Yeah, it's so funny. Like, dozers no longer feel like a threat. They feel like something to be chased after. We need those armor repair kits, especially on this heist that enters the final charge so early. Do I think converting cops will come back in the skill rework? I don't think it's going to be a top priority. I think basically anything that involves modifying the AI will be further away. Because you will notice all of these edits, apart from like maybe the drone pathing for the new overkill weapon drone, but other than that, all these edits pretty limited to numbers, not like AI behavior. I'm gonna assume that the sniper got you. Is he dead? Hello. Just a little surprise kick in the teeth. What? What's going on, boys? Did you just blow the lap up? I can see the secure all loot suggesting that perhaps we never shall. Rip the dream. Oh, God, this is on me. I just couldn't see the door was open. I'm sorry, boys. Well, that's unfortunate. No guns? I don't know, you don't get all loot bonus as far as I'm aware at this point. I mentioned that the cops don't overly filter. They kind of do. If they can't get this door open, they are going to filter big time. Fair warning. You're downloading Payday 2 on PC, no longer limited to Brooklyn Bag? Well, welcome. Welcome to the new age. I hope you enjoy it. It's a lot of really fun heists you will have missed out on if you're a console-only guy. Why run 4 plates? The game's so easy with one. I mean, totally up to your preference. I think 4 plates makes it even easier, but one's super fun. Really depends what you want out of your build. Should probably kill Techie, shouldn't I? She's around here somewhere. Hello, friends. Hey, I can hear a beep boop, and there she is. The camouflage was actually working on me. I'm washed, man. The regen for throwables is incredible. Somewhat abusable. My problem with the 3-plate rig, I would love the passive, but sometimes I don't want that quantity of... His head keeps moving. Sometimes I don't want that many plates. Like I don't want those sorts of like recharge timers. But I do imagine that it's something I might try now. Actually, just like a bunch of regular plates. Sounds pretty OP. With endless smoke up times. Any tips for Payday 2 Death Sentence Loud? My number one tip is that the build in that game is like 90% of your odds of success. If you've got a good build, you'll probably do just fine. Oh no, I'm in such trouble. No, I'm full health. Silly, innit? Should we see if we can find the man who cannot oxygenate? I think it's so funny the way they put the security guard just in this random room.
We're ready to fight.
Got him! And the map is so satisfying now. What are these lads doing up there? Just having a little conversation. Deserved. Highly deserved. Okay, we've got everything. We should leave. I am just pissing around at this point. I mean, that's taken us 15 minutes. I feel like if we'd actually prioritized cooking immediately, we probably could get all that cooking done as well in that time. That shield was out of the stratosphere. Maybe surprised with a dual wield skill. Surely on the table. It's not bad IP. Yeah. I need more. I think at this point, there is more build variety because of the armors, but I think at this point you can pretty much run whatever sort of thing you fancy, and you're probably going to be pretty much golden. I'm so used to pressing solo mode beta, man. They've broken me. There's only so much party. That's one of my main problems with Party Powder is that like there's only so many times I want to play it one after another. Yeah, so if you want to run, and I will put something together with more of that in. No skill Sammy's about to become a skilled up Simon. Like I'm thinking something along the lines of. Yeah, you can just throw loads of skills at this. I don't feel like there's anything stopping you. Yeah, area of effect, I guess, and then strategist. Ew, misdirect? Sure, I'll do it. Something like this. And then maybe. I don't know, chuck a soft assets in there. Why not? That's a lot of defensive skills, I'm realizing. You want death now, right? Because we're going to be throwing out throwables all the time. Don't think we care about the other things because we're going to have 3 plates. Disgusting combo. Why not? And then maybe these skills. Little extra plates in there. Like we don't need Scrounger. We can go plate up. Some revive skills. I feel like I'm missing something like essential. Oh, the Mosconi's so much worse now, man. They it really didn't like the ammo funnel nerf, put it that way. It ain't the goat no more. They hurt it. They hurt it real bad. I don't even know. Like, mostly we just want loads of smoke grenades. There you go, Saboteur frame, go 3 resistant. I am missing like a totally crucial skill in Clean Slate. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't always just run Clean Slate. I'm also missing a way to constantly have grit, sorry. So, something's gone a little bit wrong here. You know what? Screw any medic skills. We don't need that. We're not helpful. Grab combat reload. Let's run it with the Rheinfeld. Actually be powerful. Can that just lay in you instead? What the? I'm glad you corrected it to lay on you. Come on. Got some fun with the FIK-22. Yeah, you can actually do some crazy stuff with that. You know what? I probably have enough. I probably have enough damage for that, right? Where's my FIK? This weapon is actually fun. I think with the marking skill, I should have enough. Fast enough reloads. I don't actually know how good its ammo pickup is. Let's just queue. Let's queue something difficult like Fear and Greed. We'll do more party paddle later, but fundamentally, that heist cannot be overplayed. Just edge of combat marking. Yeah, I thought so. Have fun with Gunslinger. Ah, you just hit fire everything like you're playing Counter-Strike or something. That actually sounds kind of fun. Thank you for your Steam purchase. No worries. No worries. Keeping Starbreeze afloat single-handedly, don't worry. Any Payday 2 content coming up? I have a video covering a bit of Payday 2 news, which is old news now, but still news. But there is no run currently in progress, I should say. I would really like to stream my next run, but like, just so busy at work now. It's pretty tricky. It's pretty tricky. That's why I'm still in the scrub levels, man. I can't believe we're trying to play a fun build, guys. I know some people wanted to see like more meta build stuff, but I think my video pretty much explained where I think it is. I think it's the 4-plate setup I was just showing you. I think the single plate ones are really good. And then I think this one. This build template is really good. But like the FSA is still the best gun in the game. I don't even think it's particularly close right now. Everything looks pretty goofy with the obelisk silencer, let's be honest. Is there voice chat? There is voice chat in Payday 3. I have it switched off because I'm not Alme Listo, but be careful, you gotta lay it on me. Lay on your opinions. Let me know. How are you feeling? How was your day? What do you think of Payday 3 right now? Are we so back? Nuclear? Yeah, the one and only. The man, the myth, the legend. Alme Listo's sidekick. Commander, I just think it's kind of cool that like we can actually run a support type build. Previously, the only way you could carry lobbies was just by like kill whoring, basically. Does the stream have a certain reason for the title? No, dude, I was in a hurry. I started the stream late. I wanted to get some sort of title. I was just like, just lay it all on me, man. Let me know how it's going. All my homies hate nuclear. I don't know, like, someone needs to save nuclear from himself. It's a nice title, thank you. I want some melee build. I mean, we do have the power of jacket these days, at least. I'm running it, apparently. I didn't mean to be, but I am. Why was that lagging? Missed. I'm looking to burn some bacon. A more in-depth attachment system for Payday 3? Yeah, unfortunately, I just don't think they're ever gonna do something like that. The weapon system, I think they've just they've gutted too much of it to do something really interesting. So attachments are going to remain somewhat useful, like useless, I should say. I do think they've done an alright job with the Judge. The Judge has some interesting attachments. At least visually interesting. I say that, I don't have any on it right now, but I'll unlock some. I did not play Doom the Dark Ages. I do not have time for video games I would like to play. Because I really wanted to. I think I will play Night Rain. I think Night Rain will be the first game I actually get to play because I enjoy them in a long time. Do you guys, did any of you watch the recent live stream with Alex, the weapons designer? Because here's his desk. What? They added a donut? Oh, it's always been here. I could have swore he was just the snus man. The old snus on toast. Thanatos, I've done far worse than that fall. That was a more graceful one. Yeah, I do think one of the most frustrating things is the fact there's lots of things in the files going unused. A more complex attachment system, at least in terms of like visually striking attachments, lasers as well. It just seems so doable. But then you ask yourself, if that's so doable, how are we living in a world where we still haven't seen the outcome of Maskmania's masks, man? They can't keep getting away with this. Opinions on the Kataru? I think they're quite good and totally don't do horrible things to society. I want to know what they're up to. Like, they've been on vacation for a long time. What good have they been doing for society recently? Wait, who was that? That's Jacket. That's what Jacket sounds like. I've not seen this inspect animation in a long time. It's not the most exciting, is it? Gives it a little... Oh, it gives it a little check! It's alright. I've seen worse. The reload of this thing's really fast as well. I'm kind of here for it. The mass have been done for a very long time. You're right, it's a challenge system, but like, at what point do you go, actually, it's been like a year, maybe you can just, I think you can just have these masks. Hello. Techie located. Actually, running a rifle means I can pop snipers as well, which will be nice. The hell? He ate those shots, man. Boy, that boy tanky. That's a bulldozer! God, they're spawning early. Sir, can you turn around for me? But like, slowly. Excuse me. Well, this is kind of a mess, isn't it? I'm just playing with like every single cop on the map, apparently. Shit! The bulldozers come around a different way. They said it couldn't be done. I don't believe I'm doing any damage to that fine gentleman. Well, thank you. Many thanks. That's a unpleasant grenade. It is a one-shot headshot, dude. I just stopped. That's green gas! I found a way to die, guys. So, I have 4 downs on this build. That is kind of crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like the hipfire version of this is stronger. I don't know, man. It's probably just easier to use. And you suck at aiming like I do. Yeah, I could not see that the green was still around, I'll be honest. Little on the clunky side. What's going on? Why are these guys like briefly lighting up? What is happening? Why is everyone flashing red? I'm reloading too much. That's my problem. My number one priority right now is just to break the game. I want to see how much funky stuff we can do. You know, bug finding and stuff. Gotta help and fix it, right? Not purely because I like breaking games. Judge is such a competent, like, get out of jail free weapon. I don't need to run Sociopath, do I? It's actually one of the ones I have fully leveled up. It's been a little while since I have, though. Mmm, tasty. Does the Sociopath bug still work? I actually didn't test it. Hang on, let's find out. Boop. Boop. There's so many cops on the map that it's actually really easy to... No, I think they fixed it, because I think I timed that correctly. Yeah, the brain drain is absolutely insane at Starbreeze right now. If you if you follow anyone on LinkedIn related to Starbreeze, you'll see there's some churn going on out there. Put it that way. Sociopath bug. You used to be able to press Z at the same time as you ran up Sociopath, and you'd reset the timer on it. I used it in my Payday 3 without skills. It kind of abused a lot of the more tricky heists like this one with that. It's patch, but you get to keep the gold bar when you do it. How do you mean? Like you get another set of overkill usage? What primary is this? This is the FIK-22. It's from the first DLC pack, first weapon pack. I do sometimes find that one of the other problems with playing online is you remember, like, manipulator skills exist, and sometimes you just don't fight anything for the first 5 minutes of the heist. Always worth keeping it in mind. The Frenchiest troll? Don't worry about it, man. You got a phenomenal name. But they really did make these guys flinch resistant, didn't they? Ooh. Damn. I also love that outfits are tied to loadouts. Characters too. Meaning you can have, like, specific character setups and actually play a variety of characters. Unlike me, who just ends up playing whoever I started as for the entire session because I don't think to change it. Skill issue, I know. I don't know, like, you could probably run this, like, without even bothering with the extra plates. Just run it like single plate. And run more assassin skills? It's my thought. I do think that it was Safi who was saying he was having a really hard time. I do think Safi just wasn't exploring everything there was to explore in the armor system, because I didn't have a particularly hard time on the partner build, and that is not because I'm good at the game. That is because the game was carrying me. Grouse, you are the one and only full-time Dallas main, and I do respect it. But never forget that when quizzed by Almir during Due Time to Get Time, I said my least favorite heist was Dallas. I'm just out here desperately trying to think of, like, you know, controversial things to say. Worth losing Hardy playing one plate, or better to use one plate adaptive? I don't know. Hardy is so good, man. That's the problem with like the one-play impact build is you lose Hardy, which means bulldozers can still run you over. If you're running an anti-bulldozer setup, so for example, you're running HETs, which are just so good now, you can totally get away with it. But otherwise, it can be a little bit tricky to deal with that specific enemy type. And you don't want bad matchups into them right now because you've always got like snipers to worry about at this point. Oh, great. Caught reloading. Oh, my eyes! Why must things look like this? Look at that little guy. What a cutie. I don't know who's doing the voice lines for it. I mean, I've got Hardy in this build, so it makes me kind of indestructible. And I'm always going to trade there, right? At which point, I guess the question is just, why even bother with the other plates? I'm just using them to tank with anyway. I've realized now, my problem is I'm not using, like, sharpshooter skills for damage drop-off. It is undoubtedly making my life a little bit harder. But tapping a dozer feels illegal. I mean, the HET's been able to two-shot him since launch, so... everything's relative, you know? I'm just hearing, like, miscellaneous jacket noises over there. That's a sniper. Do I not have clean slate? I don't, do I? I could have sworn I put it on the build, but apparently not. Guess I better press it before it disappears then. That was a proper judge ragdoll, wasn't it? That is what we love to see. FIK underrated gem. I've always liked this little thing. It feels a little tricky to make work, but I've always found it kind of satisfying. But I have a real soft spot for semi-autos. I generally think the DLC weapons are just like the best design weapons in the game, which is why I tend to like let the power creep argument slide, because I'm like, I can't be mad when they're just the best designed things they've added. I don't want them to design worse things, do I? CLA are losers. They added a slope. Yeah, to catch you out specifically. We just need another DMR. I agree. I agree. We came, we saw, we came. Thank you. Thank you, Houston. Yeah, the FIK is like one of the few weapons in the game that actually feels like combos with skills, though. Like, so few do. Wow. I guess flexing in the camera breaks the focus on it. I'm gonna have to fix that. Hang on. You're pissing me off, camera. You're pissing me off. I'm configuring your video. There you go, little shit. Get your bloody focus right. Don't know why it does this to me. There we go. Ah, yes, the foul. I don't know, it's on the table, I hear. Yeah, this build would be better if I was actually running clean slate. Everything would be better if I was running clean slate. The thing is, you run 3 resistant plates at all times because you want as limited a plate regen time anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I think I would probably prefer this still with like 1 adaptive at least. The way I was running it was like impact, adaptive, regular. And that felt pretty good because it felt like you have one big adaptive plate. And then the regen time's still okay. What's 5.5 seconds? I think that's a slightly better setup. And then instead of whatever all this crap is I'm running, like... I guess you just run... Yeah, the thing is, Tactician feels so free. But we want Gunslinger, don't we? I don't know, I guess Drop Manipulator. It's not necessary here. Drop Manipulator, get plate up. Can't play up. Probably helps to have Killer Kinesthetics on this build, doesn't it? In fact, we need to grab both of those, really. To keep the one plate alive. No, we don't. What am I talking about? It's just not necessary at all. I'm running soft assets with it. That's what I had. Okay. Okay. I don't think that's necessary either. And instead we just get some gunslinger skills, baby. Something like that. Can we get a silencer on the judge yet? No? I hate you. Do I have a human shield build? I mean, I do run soft assets in some of my best setups. This one I definitely run soft assets in. How do you even grab it though? So we don't need that. I guess we don't need all of these skills. I mean, what? We need just 2 for soft assets. Hey, BCAF, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Thanks for using your Primes on me today, guys. I appreciate it. I do want to stream more frequently. I really do. It is just a time obstacle at this point. I mean, I don't know how I feel about running stockpile and anything. Like, I don't really feel like I need these extra medic bag charges anymore. Maybe the time of the sentry turret is finally upon us, you know? I'm thinking we might be back. This setup needs Hardy, though. And, like, every setup needs Scrounger. One skill point, one skill punch. Dokanor is just, like, one of the best skills in the game, low-key, and I don't feel comfortable getting rid of it, ever. I guess we drop that. Because, like, we don't need that. We're never going down. Something like this has got to be just filthy dirty. With the FSA and then the Silence Justicar. But I ain't using that right now. I'm going to make this Gunslinger bad boy work. Sounds too fun not to. Any good areas to find meta builds? So meta builds will slightly just change because of all the armor stuff. I don't know. I don't know. There was a channel that popped up, Scarbabe, that was chucking out loads of meta builds. Play with the MP7 for the funny. That thing is ass, man. I don't want to suffer, but it does sound funny. I imagine this thing is even more ass because basically everything with low. Why would I run it with compact mag? Thing is, like, that will give it more pickup, but I just think, I don't know, maybe run it with the extended mag, and because they've made ammo funnel replenish so much worse. Solid. Let's give it a go. Not solo mode. Stop trying to queue on your own. You have friends today, man. Let's Heist out. Azor, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I started streaming late today. Sorry. Really appreciate it though. Yeah, I think the SMG that they actually did buff, the Ziv Commando, is still decent enough, but I feel like the others are they're just too weak now for all the ammo nerfs. I mean, I'm just going to see how it plays. I've not used the MP7 yet in this update. Also, daily challenges, huh? Forgot they existed. I will be re-rolling this. Oh yeah? No Rest for the Wicked without a single dieback exploding? All I know of this heist right now is that sometimes like Twitch just drives off without you and like flips his car. And I'm kind of here for it. Yeah, I think the play has and always will be to make them secondaries. We always said that with the Civ Commander, like it would have been fine in that secondary slot. They have learned from the fact that like pure pistols and a couple of revolvers was not enough for a secondary weapon in Payday 2. Sorry, in Payday 3. Like the Judge was the first little step there, the first major step, but we already sort of had it with like the 3-round burst pistol, and then they made the Deagle really strong, and they made the Jackknife really enjoyable. So they've sort of learned from that mistake. I do think they could just move SMGs over there. What the? Servers, eh? Servers. Let's hope that peer-to-peer leak's real. No spoilerinos from me, because it's nothing that I know of. When are we going to get more snipers? Yeah, I don't know. I think they probably look at the sniper class and go, no one uses it, so let's not add another one. Without realizing maybe no one uses it because it specifically is ass. Is there a way to quickly grind out weapon levels? I believe the best weapon XP is somewhere between... it's the same as overkill weapons, so it's not between, it's definitely, there is just one best, and that is Dirty Ice. Speedrun it on overkill, you can even do it solo, you'll absolutely smash it, all bags, within about 3 minutes. Easy peasy. If not, the old stealth speedrun of Rocked Cradle is pretty good. Sorry guys, just have to do it for good luck. Yeah, I don't know whether we're ever going to see Greys, because we kind of already have Greys in the form of a HET overskill, right? Yeah, I think the sniper in and of itself needed to be strong against dozers, and then they added that skill, like they buffed that. Oh god, I'm not used to running gunslinger at all. They buffed that skill. I can't think what it was called at all, but it basically was giving the ridiculous armor pen when ADS. And it made the sniper so good, but it also completely broke the SA. So they did end up reverting it, unfortunately. Sorry, sir. I should have let you have him. I don't know, man. This actually feels kind of decent. The slow reload I'm not super into, but... I feel like I'm doing good damage. Did the update blow me? I was blown. To an extent. Whelmed. Certainly whelmed. No, I think it's a good update. I think it's exactly the sort of update we needed. I think that it's left us with a lot of problems that will need to be solved. But like, I'd rather have the problems than not. Like, Armor 2.0 was a long time coming. The war feels better than the MP7. I guess I'm not hitting enough headshots. Say hi. Can't wait for our next update in October. I mean, what's funny about that is like that probably wouldn't be a bad guess if we kept going at the rate we have been going. I'm under the impression that a lot of that slowness was caused by the whole play-on thing. So I'm pretty hopeful we won't be seeing that sort of wait time again. This is, like, nowhere near enough ammo. Like, it isn't even close. I'm getting 5 per bag, and it's taking me, like, 7 per kill. It's a very ammo negative. Yeah, I think people were way more receptive to the armor than I thought they would be. I actually thought lots of people would find it just too confusing. Maybe I underestimated us, our ability to actually like pass information. But no, I don't think we'll have to wait that long. Full steam ahead on the content front for a little while, I'm hoping. If I'm wrong, you can quote me on it. I need more things to keep me humble, you know? As if I haven't said enough. Yeah, I've seen the Steam charts kind of popped up. I never get too excited about that because, like, where's the longevity with it? But Armor 2.0 has added more longevity than I expected. Warden, that is sensational quoting. What's funny is I put Manipulator in all of my builds because I'm like, you know, just a couple of Manipulator skills. Pointless. Why bother? Literally everyone else always has it. The meta build is to just assume you have good teammates, yeah? Yeah, Party Powder, I think you will find that what normally happens is... Like, we saw the same thing with Boys in Blue. If people have a generally strong opinion of the update, they will be more positive to all of the content within it. So if, like, there's some interesting stuff that's added alongside the heist, as was the case here, people perceive the heist better, because it's obviously just more fun that way. I don't think the heist is amazing, but I don't think it's that bad either. What I've said, and I think I said it before the update came out, is that I do disagree with people, with partners, like, putting strong opinions directly into the like thumbnail and title. I just think, given that we were trusted with such early access to it, a little bit of neutrality for people's first, you know, anchoring is a thing. So whilst I was myself pessimistic about certain additions, I tried to be just a little more neutral in terms of the first thing you ever saw about it. That's the 3 bulldozers. Dude, he went flying! That bulldozer actually went the distance. I love that. This might be the first FBI assault of all time to actually have an impact, by the way. Ooh, that's crazy. That is crazy range. Oh, we can keep the FBI assault if we want to. The problem is we just can't get down to fix it. Also, Houston seems to be lost. I mean, so there are benefits, and like there are certainly positives to the current skill system. It was mostly the fact that it was all very very granular. It's easy to stick things together, and it was easy to make and adapt quickly. That's what I think Mio actually did a pretty good job of with it. Unfortunately, it just doesn't have the same depth or longevity of the skill system we were used to. So I think we were always onto a bit of a loser for it, you know? I've become a major hater of it, and I have to admit that, like, the very first time I experienced Payday 3, my first thought was, I don't know about these skills, and then I became convinced, and then I became unconvinced again. You feel kind of vindicated? Yeah, Warden, I think you might have been onto something there, because I do feel like people have responded really well to the new armor system. Here he comes. Oop. We need more funny ragdolls. Well, the judge is doing its best. That's I can tell you. Bum, bum, bum. Tune remains incredible. What do people think of Gustavo's new song? I think it's another good one. It's not up there for me, but I do like it. I guess we're just FBI assaulting it. The thing is, I'm gonna show you now if I think on. The funniest thing is I got lost because of the smoke grenade. You just see all these snipers line up. Okay, then they're not there. Oh no, there they are. Look at these absolute bozos. There's just 3 of them in a row. Yeah, I think it's oops. I think it's 4 hours for the mask, but you don't need to watch my stream. You can watch other streamers who are in the category. Ideally not that. I thought that was another one. So many goddamn cloakers with the FBI assault. But yeah, ideally you won't watch people AFK farming. There's too many of those, unfortunately. They're definitely drawn to Payday 3, man. I can't say a goddamn thing. If I run 2 streams, will it go twice as fast? If only. It won't. It'll only count 1. If you truly hate me, you can run me at 1% though. Do you ever wonder why we're here? Yeah, I'd be getting real existential if I was one of those lads. I like that we're back to like FBI assault gaming. Oh, it's so satisfying. Yes, it's broken, but you can't deny it's not satisfying. These guys still do this. They still bug the hell out. Yeah, these guys are the most useless snipers because they still don't seem to get a beat on you. But they are spawning, like, as soon as they're dying. Hang on. We're bloody kill farming the snipers here, lads. Wait, do I have the last bag? Sorry, I was otherwise occupied dealing with the endlessly spawning snipers. Apparently so. I was actually very efficient, lads. That was easy. The snipers in the room can't shoot you anymore because they put a wall there. Oh, I love it when they fix one thing and break another. That actually makes so much sense. Commander, thank you for the alpha, the hidden knowledge. That's so stupid. I assume you've reported that. That is the kind of thing they can fix. I guess they didn't want to take off your ability to launch things into space, but it's been ages since I've actually ran a hipfire build, by the way. It's kind of refreshing. Maybe I should stop ADSing for good. Let's play a different character. I never play Clover these days. What are you thinking? Another party powder? I think so. 4 blue plate with adrenaline. It's stupid how you're just unable to go down with that. Yeah, with the 40% regen from adrenaline as well. So, but how do you maintain total uptime on it? Are you just doing it through... Are you just doing it through, like, chained kills? Just try a human shield build. I do have some human shield skills. What, with the judge? That actually sounds kind of legit. Only use me judge. Need a bloody suppressor on it. use the bat every now and again. That makes sense. Yeah, so that's one of the things that frustrates me a little bit. I feel like you should be able to run fewer plates than the armor actually has, so that you can access the passives with different numbers of plates. I don't know. It just kind of feels right to me. Because having to lose 4 plates and 3 plates intentionally seems dumb. Is it still worth? Not for the 4-plate armor set I showed off in the Armor 2.0 video, Jason. I don't think so. I just think you can save the skill on those, the skill points. I don't think you need it. I think so much of your survivability is within Clean Slate, and the expectation is you're going to spend most of your time at like more than 1 plate. Wait. What? How do you spawn with a thermite? That isn't any of the... Huh? I wish you could parkour a little more in this game, by the way. And this heist is like maybe the best example of it, where it's so close to being perfect for it. Some things you can climb up, and other things you just can't. And I just find the inconsistency a little frustrating. You feel me?
Look out, guard.
It's absolute madness at the start of these heists when like no one's ready. Right? Oh, we got him. Can I customize all masks yet? I don't think you can customize the older DLC masks that like launched before it, but I think they've now added it so, or made it so all masks that have been released since are customizable. If I remember correctly. They just need to allow you to vault a little more loosely, I think. Although that would probably break the game in every way. So maybe it's for the best. Oh, that's a key code. I know most of the spawns now. Thanks, Ghost Rider. I appreciate it. I just think the passive should be a bit more fluid, Ranger Hoover. I think what's ended up happening is a bunch of the passives just won't be played with. CSMUHL. So I especially think the 2-plate, like that's a number of plates I think people would enjoy playing with. I think it gives a good like mix of skills and stats and stuff. Not skills, but you know what I mean. Like it gives you access to enough, but the passive's so bad on it for the most part. Like, why would you ever bother? I don't know. I don't really enjoy the trip laser build though, so that might just be a me problem. It's kind of cathartic, dude. God, that's pathetic though. Trying to shoot the shields in the glass, not fun. This is a fun build. I'm here for it. With endless smokes. The 3-plate frame is worthless? I strong disagree. Endless smoke grenades are so silly, man. 2-plate is the goat for stealth. Yeah, I agree. You can get 3 lasers with that one skill. I forget what it's called. I don't know. If you think that's too fast, I feel like you need to aim better. To be honest. How did my smoke grenade go? That is so many shots. Holy. I should probably be playing the game, shouldn't I? Wait, no, I'm defending this. I remember what I was doing. I'm gonna go see what they are. Hang on. We got a 5 and a 0. That should be easy enough to remember. So I think Jiro will come back. I think his actor might be one of the least accessible. 0550. Since you just have Grounger, I mean, I get your point, but the fact is, Grounger can't give you, like, absolute certainty that you will receive one. And since the smoke grenade almost lasts for the same amount of time as the timer on it, you can basically just have endless uptime smoke grenades. Which are nasty. I think it's, like, at least a top 5 setup in the game. I don't think it competes with any, like, truly meta stuff, but it's definitely up there. But it's good that we can have these debates. It just means there's more actually viable things. Sokol Nation. I think he's much more likely than someone like Jiro, personally. Also, do you notice that sniper shot, despite the fact he lost sight of me? So you can bait the shots out. It is very different to Payday 2 snipers. I know that the sniper apologist has logged on. It's crazy, but I actually think they're quite well done. Sokol is cool, but I like chains. It's just chains too. Not even a gimmick account. It's just chains too, man. How are you alive? The other thing to think of is, like, you can't just stay on top of the sniper spawns. I still have yet to trade a civilian on this heist. If I had the blue key card, I could go find one, but I'd love to see Duke back. Again, one of the more possible ones. Dude's literally meant to be in this city. The one character. Oh, the Taz-12 Liquid is the best weapon in the game. I don't think it's a... I don't even think it's a competition. It's an absolute monster. Where is the thermite, guys? Duke wouldn't make sense story-wise. Why'd you say that? Because we'd have to get, like, Kataru stuff. Yeah, I mean, Jacket was very much a brand deal. I think we all know that. Chains, mate, you're big tank in there, aren't you? I'm so confused what's going on here. Like, why do we not have the thermites we can't cut? This one gatekeeping us. Have I seen the out of bounds glitch in the warehouse? No, I didn't know people already found that. I feel like that you actually see the choppers a bit more on this heist. What the hell? My man was... Ah! He lived! He lived! What the hell? How did he survive that fall? He got blown back by the graze effect of the HET. I think the Mafia storyline has some potential. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that stings. Ouch. Guess I gotta use this. Oh, the thermite chopper breaks if you call the chopper in before going to the door. Thank you, Commander. That explains why we should not be here anymore. We should leave. That's a good bug. That's a fun bug. That's one that we didn't discover. I discovered plenty, but not that one. I guess we're never getting all loot on this, then. Oh. Game working as intended. Love to see it. Duke doesn't have super distinct motivations anymore, though, does he? Gotta say, the money reward for this heist is pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna run the FSA just to be as much of a meta loser as possible. FSA MedTech sounds fun. I'm thinking. Something like this. Do I have a silencer yet? No, I don't. I just checked that. Well, no rest for the wicked. Why not? They nerfed the Mosconi. Yeah, the Mosconi kind of ate the dirt with the ammo funnel passive nerfs. No kidding, unfortunately. Narratively, they could come back as contractors. I always think that the hardest hoop to jump through is getting voice actors back. How old actually is Duke again? Jiro's bloody ancient. I think he's hard work to do, but otherwise, the rest are fine. That's a lovely looking sniper. Bloody gold camo. Jiro's not 90. Rust is the oldest heister. He's based on Ron Perlman's age, and he's in his like early to mid 70s, I think. I think the Mosconi might be the only weapon that deserves to retain its old ammo pickup. Like, it's the only weapon that really encompasses that ammo funnel life. Could be delusional. The game feels a lot more fun to play. No, I think Arma 2.0 has made the game just like more engaging automatically. I think the shine will come off it eventually, but that's why skills 2.0 are on their way, right? That'll sort us out. Give this man a share, surprise. Hello. Glad you're able to grab your drops. I wonder if we'll ever get the suits from the designer. Yeah, they were definitely testing the water on that one, weren't they, the other day? Everyone's back to being a one-player. Doesn't surprise me. I think on average the one-plate frame might be the strongest. I just think you can do some crazy, disgusting things with four-plate. Hey, Kieran. It's going well. I got home from work today and I felt pretty terrible. Sore throat kind of thing, but I popped on stream. I did it anyway, and you know what? I'm feeling better. That's all the good vibes you guys are giving off. Maybe it's just pure unadulterated adrenaline. 6-plate armor, no sprinting, no vaulting. Hell yeah. True tank plays that. Where did these lads come from? It's funny how this heist, like... I feel like it must be the heist I played the most, but I still don't feel like it gets old. Not like the others. Oh, it's commanded. Broken the game. How buggy... Oh, did you... I thought they had fixed it. Did you, God damn it, Commander. I actually needed the, Wait, you opened the door. We're fine. Huh. Well, that's not meant to happen, is it? Is it worth getting a PC for Payday 3 or 2? I think a PC for Payday 2... Well, I would never say, like, oh, it's worth it for one game. You know, if you're going to make that sort of purchase. But Payday 2 on PC is so far removed from Payday 2 on console that it's certainly, like, debatably worth it. Wait, you can't do this anymore? They actually fixed the ability to look through. These guys stink, man. That wasn't in the patch notes they showed me. How's the vault open? I think Commander like shimmied his ass through the door. One-shot sniper one. Yeah, I mean, some things have been altered in terms of like the skills involved in those builds, if I remember, but they can still be fun. What the hell? I will never play strip mine properly. Hey, why are you shooting me? What's this dude's problem? I'm watching like actual. I mean, I know they are NPCs, but like. What even was that? How did I kill a civilian? Like I literally I sell PCs and I'm not going to tell you to buy them for just a single game. But hey, you know, you're here for a long time and you want to get more into PC gaming, then I can recommend it. Then my conscience will allow. Okay, this build has one issue, and it's that it does dick to snipers. And I mean absolute dick. I guess you wouldn't run the double shotguns, you'd just run the FSA and like the Browning or something. Smarter cop AI? Yeah, I genuinely feel like cop AI has got worse. And I can't fully put my finger on how. But yeah, because they can't get anyone to like overhaul the... Oops. Because they can't get anyone to overhaul the AI systems, because I don't think they have enough AI programmers, this is what we're stuck with. Eternally. I should probably, like, help with the rest of the game, shouldn't I? On the cloak. That boy's not farming any aura. Get mobbed! That's what they say. That's what I hear the kids are always saying. When I turned 28 the other day, people were saying how goddamn old they thought I was. What a horrible feeling. I'm still here. I'm just seeing what I can get away with. 1v1 versus the sniper. Get destroyed, dude. I don't know, man. Like, they're better, but they're still quite abusable. Also, we are already at... What's happening? Stop driving into me. Overkill for Walking Dead challenge runs planned. Tell you what, I know people... There is a build out there that people are playing with. Maybe if I can get my hands on the secret update that never launched. I think I'm missing the skills that let me like shoot through loads and loads of walls. Ouch. How are those shots all missing? It's not something I've planned, but you know what? It could be fun. And it could actually be of interest to people, because so few people actually played that game. So they might finally get to experience it. What's my build? Currently I'm running like a one-plate adaptive armor setup. This to me is the most fun build in the game. But it's not even close to the strongest. Well, I mean, it's pretty close to the strongest, actually. But yeah, the FSA is dirty, dirty, dirty. Best weapon in the game, and I don't think it's particularly close. Yeah, everything you saw the judge do, the FSA can do, and actually has lots of ammo. Oh, he actually got me. Look at these tasers popping off these days. They finally got the buffs they needed. Oh, indeed. Wanking ass bugger. Hot take, the overkill sniper is the best overkill weapon in the game. I'm not even sure that's a hot take with all those spawns anymore. I think a lot of people are gonna find something similar. Well, I'm disappointed to see the van didn't like explode and fall through the map. Thank you, Matthew C. Really appreciate it. Well, did you see that Lucky asked Ulf to record some medic lines for Payday 2? And he wasn't completely against it. So who knows? Somehow, I think legal won't allow it, but... Well, the minigun you can actually break the game with, right? You can become basically indestructible. But it's not a particularly fun playstyle. Sociopath is just it's just the most accessible. I still think this one will be the most popular. It's also a DLC one. The HET is just it's amazing now because it does crowd control and it does dozes. The Mamba just does crowd control, but is actually very fun. So yeah, my personal sort of enjoyment tier list. It's probably like Socio, Red Fox, Mamba, Argus. Like, minigun just... I don't like being slow, dude. That's my main problem. Ain't no way you still playing this? Boulder, I'm hanging in there, man. Too many sits on the map cause the cops not to attack anymore. I see. It's because they're hitting like an overflow, aren't they? So this is one of the issues with the fact I was not able to test the update in a group, meaning we never saw max spawns. So I'm guessing First World Bank is the worst for it, because that's all like Rock the Cradle, just so many spawns. Yeah, I did notice the cops sort of stopped paying attention. I had a cloaker who just like had no interest. So yeah, interesting. Interesting. Most notable on Rock the Cradle. I wonder if that's always been a bit of an issue, and it explains why it sometimes feels so funky when like cops just don't pay attention to you properly. I don't know. I feel like now might be the time for me to try this silly... I'm not currently queuing, mate. You can join when I do. Maybe now's the time to try this like triple... resistant plate setup, like quad resistant plate. God, and then you could actually run the minigun and have 90% damage reduction as well. That sounds truly disgusting, but like, let's not do that. Let's not push it too far. Science has already gone too far in this game. So I'm thinking we go fat mercenary frame, smoke grenade with not disengage, assassin skills, right? I guess we run clean slate in case we ever die, but we won't, probably. Bunch of fortitude skills and then med bags, right? Something like that. And then probably play it up too, right? So I think maybe you go not stockpile, not deep pocket. So we save skill points there. We say not manipulator because everyone else is always running manipulator stuff. So I don't need to bother. Maybe... I would like more adrenaline. Yeah, I would definitely like more adrenaline. Let's grab all this adrenaline stuff. Tactician? I feel like I'm missing some like incredibly pivotal skill. Oh, hardy. Yeah. I feel like Sentry's going to be much better now. Spaz is bad now. Yeah, when they buffed the other shotguns, they kind of left it behind, unfortunately. And then I guess we run Socio to like top us up. Oh, but I need a suppressor. What about this piece of shit? It's horrible Ziv Commando. Maybe that will sort me out. Tank base is worth it. Yeah. But is it when you have plate up? It probably is. Combat medic's so good though, man. I don't want to get rid of shock and all, but I will. No, I could probably drop. This is so lean at this point already. We definitely need Scrounge. We're missing all the marking skills and stuff as well. Ugh. I don't know. My confidence is fading. It's fading. Escapist and Swift. I don't give a shit about those skills, but they are actually more useful when you're running heavy armor. Like you don't need all these fortitude skills, but I never really use them, so I feel like I should, just to see what it's like, you know. I think it's super physiological. It's like particularly not that useful. Let me grab tank. And the question is, do you run hardy? Let's say we're gonna full commit to this health build. Okay. Hey to the Invader, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Okay, what heist is not gonna like break because of too many civs? I guess boys in blue. I want my Isma back. I mean, FSA, step up. Yeah, you can definitely break the plates. I've just seen what SkyPie said. If you're running impact plates, they count as broken until they regen. Yeah, that is true. Assassin's Metal does turn on during that period, so you can like theoretically heal up and prevent your armor from fully breaking, right? Actually sounds kind of surprisingly fun. Why do I have the strike on? Jackknife, please. Do you want me to desync into the bib vault too? No! They said that they fixed desync. And I didn't test it online because I believed them. Not that they fixed desync. Desync's unfixable, but they said they'd fixed the issue. They only fixed the melee thing? Oh, right. Well, that's about par for the course. Hello, City Dog. Thank you. You've come back, and now I feel sick again. Sorry, that's not actually as mean as it sounds. I feel like I'm coming down with something. Yeah, she's around and about, isn't she? Sadly, not on stream frequently enough for my liking. I've been so offline, it's been wonderful. I want to be online more, dude. My work schedule's gonna be the end of me. Right, Commander, no glitching. Wait, you're not in my lobby. We're safe. We're safe from the Bug King. I like how they seem to have broken the skip intro thing again. That's good. Guards! Why does she sound like that? As a wise man once said. Why does she sound like that? So what am I doing? Why are we pissing around here? Yeah, Sea-Dog, I don't think you can say playing Magic the Gathering all the time is, like, turning yourself offline. Like, surely that's just as online as you've ever been. I hate this starting spawn. It actually upsets me, man. I'm just killing these idiots. Man's neck really shot backwards. Lads, do you want to open this door for me, please? Thank you. Wait, do I not have a source of... I thought I'd got Tactician. Are you telling me I'm just going to have to eat donuts for this shit? Yo, the donut strategy. Just chains, I played a ridiculous amount of Duel Links. back in the day, I say, like, a couple of years ago. And I realized that I was actually just wasting my money on it. Payday needs more story? Well, did you hear in the Q1 presentation? They're gonna give us lore and backstory. They're gonna give us goddamn visual novels. Brennan is here, and he's about to tell us everything about, like, Chain's time in the military. Donut waste? How can you call it donut waste if it's a donut you enjoy? That's all I'm saying. I gotta say, my first impressions of the one and only AK. Adolf, my boy. A lot more positive than I anticipated. I think I do automatically just, like, distrust EA. But, like, he seems to get it. He seems to get it. Lads, why did you... I'm not being funny. No one was hurting you. Why are you, like, dipping, dodging, and diving at that point? I need to lose all this useless armor. And the problem with this build is you spend most of the heist, like, just fully armored up, incidentally. Yeah, there is a bit of a quality rift in places in Payday 3, I do agree. If they could just keep it all consistent, we would all be having a better time. So, I'm gonna tie you up. Oh, I'm ready for the dating sim, hell yeah. Joy Shade and Shayu, that was a shocking one. Not, what was their name? I was about to call him McCready. It's McShay, isn't it? Full on Amazon series. Well, like, they had something going on with Stockholm Syndrome, and it seems like whatever deal they signed with Plyon, like, kind of put the brakes on it. I don't know, I don't fully understand what happened there. It's like we just stopped hearing from them, and then all of a sudden, no show. I've seen other people complain about Nebula errors. I'm not seeing any. I don't know what's causing it. But, like, shit is buggy. Do people actually play Touch the Sky? You ever seen Safi Abacassis? I don't think I've seen that man play anything other than Touch the Sky. Number one, Touch the Sky, enjoy it. I've always quite... I've had a soft spot for it, let's say that. God, the low armor pen weapons feel like ass now. I don't know. Guess I'm just gonna hit him over the head with a baseball bat. I'll teach him. Hello, friends. That was kind of satisfying, that man. So let's see if that just lasts forever, doesn't it now? Oh. I am, like, not trying to avoid damage, by the way. I'm in hurt me mode. This boy seems to be having a hard time hurting me. Browning still has pretty good armor pen. Gotta give it to it. Yeah, pretty good. I'm kind of surprised more people haven't been comparing the new Heist to Diamond District. That felt like it was a partner-only thing. Unfortunately, I just don't see core enemy AI ever getting a sizable rework unless Payday 3 went into, like, full development mode. Which I don't think is going to happen whilst Baxter's on the table, as they say. Yeah, I'm weird with Diamond District, where I actually think it's one of the best made heists in the game, but yet it's become a heist I don't really play a lot. Just because I find it to be a faff. And it's probably the same reason I don't resonate as much with the new heist. It's a bath, isn't it? I will not be taking out that antenna. It's up to you guys. It has no similarity to party powder. It maybe partner said it because the devs told us, like, you know, it was made with this in mind. The similarity is in the way the objective's designed to be open-ended, and it's very much just a loot locating heist. But like, I agree, there's certainly no visual similarity. Party powder is the only heist you don't own. Is it worth getting it? In my opinion, it's one of the like lowest value for money heists in the game. But that doesn't mean it's not worth getting. Overkill still feels too easy. Yeah. Yeah. But people are enjoying it, and that is what matters. You healed. He actually managed to. He messed me up, dude. Anyone got HET for me? The shield actually covered the cloaker's entrance. That was kind of hot. Thank you for the assistance, friends. Why do I like have health? How did that happen? What? I didn't press anything, by the way. I don't know why I'm in sociopath mode right now. We're having fun. We're having lots of fun. There are so many cloakers with this FBI assault. I feel like I could just like spawn kill them. A couple things to kill here. No disengage. Yeah, rare. Oh, here we go. Got myself sniped. Now I can play the game, I guess. Alright. I've got the great expectations for this setup. I mean, this endless sniper shit's kind of nasty. I like the commitment to the hostage build I'm seeing. And you heal up quick. So many bullets to kill them, though. Alright, let's see how long we can keep this uptime for. How did he get me? He was definitely not aiming for me. Pew pew! Killer, hey, I appreciate that. I tell you what, this game will probably make you happier after the most recent update. It ain't half bad. Wait, I never understand how that phrase sounds. Does that mean I'm saying it's bad, or? Yeah, you've been carrying that bloke around the entire time. I feel kind of rude for the number of times I've shot in his vicinity. I think the armor nerfs on harder difficulties are there because like currently there just is no, sorry, the ammo nerfs. Currently there just is no ammo system. But yeah, I do think they're going to add more roleplay to the game. I think that Andreas mentioned it when he talked briefly about Skills 2.0. Like they want to make things a little bit more more roleplay focused, which has more in common with the way things were designed in Payday 2. See you later, Night Diver. That smoke probably shouldn't be catching the dudes upstairs, but oh well. No! Absolutely bashed you on the back of the noggin. Rude. Wonder if they'll ever bring back multi-day heist? No, I don't think so. I've been saying for a little while, I just don't think they design around it. I think it would make the budget of the heist too high, to be honest. Something we don't really think about, but developing in Payday 3 is a lot more expensive for them. I wouldn't mind a clearer series of DLC heists, a little bit like the campaigns we had in Payday 2. What is going on here? That's a bulldozer. The hell is this? I'm gonna pick it up. Oh, doesn't have the pen. I love the Breakout part of Heist Breakout and despise Day 2. Really? I find that like Heist Breakout is just universally loved, like both sides of it. That's a shocker. I genuinely feel like Scavenger is going off more frequently, by the way. I've never heard that nice uniform line. Oh, Houston. Eh. They've got their fun back to back. You gotta give it to them. They have most certainly got their fun back to back. I feel like I'm in the bloody Matrix dodging these sniper shots. Large explosions. Oh, my eyes. Only problem is eventually we're all going to settle onto Payday 3 rot and hope for more replayability. I mean, Boygo, you're 100% correct. That is what's going to happen. I'm enjoying it now for what it is. This build's it's crazy too. I just have so much like resistance. And I'm just not taking any damage, am I? Wacky. I've not tried just like 1v1 in a dozer though. Dozer, you wanna look at me, mate? So I still haven't tried 1v1ing him, but that was at least more of a fair for it. Was that a bulldozer? No, that was the teammate. Honestly, the FSA just feels like a bulldozer shotgun. Take a seat. Wah! Ooh, ammo skills. Someone's having fun. Respect. Yeah, 3 snipers on this side actually can surprise you with the angles they get you from. We need to save our friend whilst the servers break. You can't bring it with you! It's over! Oh, watch this shit. I think if you showed this to someone on like day 1, they would be like, what? The game turns into this? Yeah, standard plates. The fact that the buffs to the standard plates have done this makes me think, shit, maybe they could have always worked if they had a more, like, something that made them more distinct. They are probably a little bit overpowered right now. I do think that the going up to 60 and 30% DR was just too much. I'm not really sure how that ended up happening, but here we are. Jesus, what is happening? That looked incredible. I'm pretty sure it was the minigun that launched him so far, but it looked like the baseball bat had done it. I mean, it can be a fun game. Come on, mate, you can come with us. What's Cloaker just like kicking the wall for no reason? Tomorrow's the day. Yeah, killer. I look forward to seeing you online. It is a fun update. I've got to give it to him. It's a mess. It's all over the place. Like I said, it's Frankensteinish. A lot of good changes, a lot of kind of strange changes. You combine them, you get a bit of a weird game to play, but like on the whole, it's more good than bad. Pip is probably your favorite heist. I mean, in hindsight, I do think I was hasty on the old Boys in Blue. I do think it's fun. I just wanted something higher stakes. I don't know, man. My expectations were wrong. It wasn't Boys in Blue that was at fault. It was my expectations. Is this the build with? I kind of want to show how disgusting CQC Specialist is. It is annoying me a little bit that I've got to mess around with this all the time. But I still quietly think this is the best combination. And then what weapon is ass? I genuinely think, unfortunately, at this point, like, the Mosconi might be the worst weapon in the game. Unfortunate, I know. Alright, let's actually manage Party Powder or Loot. I love Boys in Blue's song. That was the one thing I was always very in favor of. I think Boys in Blue and Fear and Greed, probably my favorite. They just have such distinct instrumentation in them. That whole Bronx thing is great. I don't feel like techies are... They always just feel like more of a distraction than anything of actual relevance. Like, I don't hate their design at all, but... Try the Ramfell 900S. I mean, the thing is, it is bad. But it's also... Like... It's viable. It's not bad enough. Whereas I think the Mosconi now is a little bit on the bad side. Full time. I guess they both get one-shot kills, but the sniper's ability to actually penetrate bodies means it can do some decent work if you get him in choke points. No, Zero Below, you are right to a degree. Like, I think Armor 2.0 was meant to come out originally in December, right? And then after that, it was probably meant to come out in February. So many things have been set back, not only due to development constraints, and actually, I think you find, like, that's why Armor 2.0 looks so different now. Like, it's been iterated on an absolute ton. But yeah, the original intention, I believe. Like, how did no one hear that? I just blew this man away, and nobody knows. Yeah, I just think it was not possible with all the Blion things going on.
You've come to the right place. I have every answer to every question.
This man was gonna die if I didn't come in here for him. Shh. They'll never know. They'll never know. I mean, shit, you gotta be able to land your shots first before you complain about a weapon being bad, I guess. Yeah, the balancing changes and things also. They had to be rushed out in this update, in my opinion, to make Armor 2.0 just slightly less OP than it was. Like, there needs to be some mitigating factor. What a sniper's looking at me. It was. I mean, I care so much less about snipers. What? Bloody shot! With this setup on, snipers aren't that much of a concern. Bye. Rest in peace, the old ammo funnel destruction, eh? Oh. You do need to find 2 of these to get all the loot, by the way, in case you're wondering. Like, that should be a one-shot kill. I think that's the way you make the Moscone more viable. How are these boys surviving these shots? Guess I'm gonna have to hide in the corner. Don't mind me, lads. I do not believe we're gonna get an announcement at Summer Game Fest. And I think that includes Baxter. And I also don't think we're gonna get anything for Den of Wolves. I think they've done all their initial marketing stuff earlier on. Any chance for Scarface 2.0? Almir was saying the other day, wasn't he, that like Al Pacino had to give like his sign off on it, and they had to call in his son for it. He'd be like, oh yeah, Payday, good game that, good game. I mean, back in the day, Big Bank, one of the best ever heists, was announced at a E3, so you never know. It's always possible. I'm just gonna let you do your thing against that sniper, my friend. He ain't my problem. How come I one-shot the other one? Whoa. Ouch. I'm gonna break my legs. Okay, that didn't actually hurt half as much as I thought it would. Ha! Dude just got animation locked and managed to avoid getting flashbang by me because of it. Bastard. Clothesline. Five guns are in the pipeline. The next heist is 50% done. I mean, we've known about there being a second heist in development for a couple of months now, so that's good news. I guess it is sort of what we would expect timeline-wise. But yeah, that's useful information. I didn't know. Didn't know we knew as much of that. Let's hope for a June update then. gonna have people being like, no, but it's a mandatory holiday in Sweden. It's not how it works. Okay, what we got here? We got a 4, 6, 7, and a 0. We got a CS, MU, H, C, L. Hopefully 5 guns aren't boring pistols. I mean, we've already seen that trying to deviate secondary, so I don't think it will be. Although the boring pistol that was the jackknife is like one of my favorite weapons in the game. So I guess I can't really complain.
We will take what is ours.
Yeah, the jackknife's sick, isn't it? Actually need this extra ammo if you're running the judge. Unbelievable, I know. How do they keep surviving these point-blank shots? Am I just ass? The jackknife weapon inspected is nice, isn't it? Moscone is a nice one too. Big fan of the bounce. Hello. Need a flamethrower on Payday 3? I think we're more likely to get incendiary rounds first, but some fire damage would be good. Finally show off soft assets, I think. How did he even do that to me? I believe it's 7406. Oh, no, it is. There we go.
Please report lost items. Foreign object detected. Shield.
Flubber, yeah, we actually, my partner and I did record a Payday 3 video way back in, like, launch. And I didn't make it into a video because at the time, like, we had enough other problems with the game. It could be interesting to see how she is with Payday 3 now compared to launch. I don't think I have the footage anymore. I think I did get rid of them. It was just too much. But I did it actually live on stream, so some people will have seen it. And the stream might still be there somewhere. I can't even remember what I called out. I'm gonna go recall it out. Wait, I'm still missing an ingredient. What the hell? Weird how you end up with such a mix of cop types. I'd lay it on you. Hell yeah. Thank you, Go fan. Do I have a VOD channel? I don't, but I do just stream on my main YouTube channel quite frequently. I'd say quite frequently. You guys probably disagree in recent days. Shit. was make the play, make the play. No, it didn't work. It didn't work. So close. It's so far. And a cop variant distracts you by doing a funny little dance. Basically what bulldozers do. This guy's like goddamn camping me. The Dead by Daylight player over here. I just got slugged. Yeah, I need some armor repair kits, which are a nightmare to get on this heist, to be fair. Do I hear a bulldozer? Bulldozer. Your meth's on, like it's on fire, lads. We done burnt our meth. I hear it. I don't see her.
Please use protection.
Wait, what the hell? I just realized I'm still, until I get an ARK, I'm naked, man. There's one. Does anyone know what the cooking order is, by the way? Probably help. They're really bad at hitting like dates, like birthdays. Getting updates out on time is hard work. Some well done there. Not gonna get the nice Monster Hunter sound for doing my steak right. So tasty. She is. Oh shit. Like, entire screen turned blue just then. I don't like the Moscone now. It just does not feel good.
Medic bag available.
I'm gonna flashbang these lunatics. Oh, annoying. What are you doing to me, mate? Why? I'm not holding a sieve. How are we doing? We still need more ingredients. Significantly more ingredients. Oh yeah, I'm lacking a bunch of necessary skills. PlayStation Heist, it's called Fair Games, and apparently they've removed the like the dollar sign out of it because they were like, no, that's gonna kill our sales. Yeah, it's PvPvE game. I did talk about it very briefly on one of my recent videos. I'm not enthusiastic, let's put it that way. Expectations are low. Ah, here's ingredients. Favorite preset weapon in this game? Visually, it is probably this one, to be fair. The sauna looks funny enough. I don't know, I'm not a big preset lover. Got any of that bonus meth ingredients, lads? I don't have other ingredient. I found so many. Oh, I know. I've got the bug where it's not shut. I've got too many things on my hotbar, so I have every single type. What the hell is the combo? It must be CHMUHCl. Work that out by reading. Yeah. Favorite state of matter? Solids are great. I'm more of a gas guy. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, I'm so sorry. My man was just like in the fetal position when I shot him. I mostly feel guilty about it. Is the lab always there? It is always there, yeah. It's like a bonus objective. And you can always cut the same number of bags. Exactly vibe. I think I just briefly saw inside someone's eyeballs. Ha! Ha! The taser actually made me do it. I'm so sorry.
Construction vehicle on site.
A bloody bulldozer. I'll set Hoxton. It'd be interesting if you could do like an endless cut here. Guys, you need to get more of the ingredients. Yes, thank you for pointing it out. Shields are kind of driving me mad, I'm not gonna lie. Payday 1, those are the scariest. Yeah, but they also look the silliest. So it's the perfect storm of don't take them seriously at your own peril. So the reveal trailer I thought it looked cool. Yeah, apparently it's one of those live service games that's like gone through hell, and now they have no idea when they're going to release it, if they're going to release it. Just one of those Concord likes. I don't think expectations are super high, basically, for fair games.
Cannot hide from the Supreme One.
Marathon likes. Yeah, but hopefully with a little less plagiarism. Guys, where are we up to in the cuck? Pretty sure we're on a new one. Ah, shit, man. That's actually such a sick shot. Oh shit, you are out of bounds. Can you get back into bounds? How do you do it? Just like spam spacebar against it. Yeah, that's a classic. Oh god, I'm entering into the mainframe. Oh, you can go real out of bounds. Uh-oh. About to get banned. One of our friends just got coughed and I'm just out of bounds. About to get sniped out of bounds. The hell's going on over there? They do have some impressive heads. But my TF2 runs from Payday 2, I appreciate that. We'll see what comes next in terms of runs for that game. I could be convinced to do a thematic one if people fancied it. I think I prefer the truly challenging ones, like, to play. Oh yeah, I need to do this, don't I? it was HCL next. Kareek, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're enjoying the update. Probably flash someone. Sorry, I need him. No, I need him. Pass him. Oh, he'll. Wait, I've already got my armor back. You hate the snipers. I've been saying, dude, I think the snipers are fine. This is a problem. I'm gonna need you to leave your friend. I'm not gonna say I didn't see that coming. Gruberker's only run? Probably too easy, right? Probably. Maybe. Been cloaked an embarrassing number of times. Maybe the key is to get the thing that makes it explode instantly. Yeah, I was just saying, like, I think the snipers are actually just really well designed now. And I'm against them changing it. I'm sorry. Wait, did we blow up the lab? Whoops. Was that me? That was me. You boys. Boys all over the place. Since I'm a partner, can I not submit suggestions for updates? I mean, not really. I mean, they will listen to us in terms of feedback and things. There were a couple of things I fed back before launch, a couple of things that got changed. I actually suggested the 4-plate passive, believe it or not. But not everything is like, you know, they develop the game. We can give them ideas. But the thing that I find that YouTubers, and I'm far from exempt from this, are bad for is that, like, we don't develop games, so we don't understand the full time involvement required in doing something that might sound simple on the surface. So understandably, not too much gets made based on my random suggestions. Although, yeah, we've suggested some akimbo things. What if you did run with your all crossover heist thematically as the character from the game or movie? That sounds like a fun sort of like event. I'm so sorry, guys. I blew it up on the last bag. I stink. I'm out of here. I've embarrassed myself for the final time. Just more bank heists? Yeah, I do think I take the Mosconi now, man. They've killed it for me. I do think a few more bank heists would go down well. I think you can never have enough. Hopefully they do something with the Secret and First World Bank, and we have another reason to go back there. Is Mark a partner? No, sadly I don't think he is. Absolute bloody legend. But no, not a partner. I don't know when they've most recently done a raid, to be honest. Done a raid? Done a ad. Speaking of raids, you can see what's going through my head. I'm going to take those of you who want some drops over to Higgy's channel. Because I'm going to call the stream there. My throat is starting to have a few regrets, but yeah. It's been a pleasure, guys. I do think the update is pretty good. I do think it's got some issues, but it's also pretty good. Yeah, Karik, sorry. I'm gonna have to re-raid your raiders, but I hope they don't mind. It's getting late for me. It's gone 11, so bedtime, work in the morning, I'm afraid. But some cool stuff coming up on the channel. Take care though, guys. Enjoy Karik's stream. I think he's been at it for a while, so hopefully he doesn't disappear off immediately. Take care. I always love the YouTube chats just chilling here. They get the behind the scenes. To be fair, there's fewer of you in YouTube today because of the Twitch drops. Right. Thanks, guys. Let's see if recording that stream did anything.